video, and as you can tell by the title, it is a Big W dressing room try on video. So today I headed on over to Big W and I actually only explored the plus size section. A lot of times, like these big department stores like your Big W's, your Kmart's, their plus size section literally has nothing but like black pants and big baggy t-shirts, and I always go there first because I'm like, you know what, I'm plus size, let me see what's in the plus size section, and then I continue on and see what there is in the straight section. Now with the Big W, and what I had like a quick look, their straight section only goes up to an 18, whereas at Kmart it goes up to a 20. Now maybe at Big W they go up to 20, but I didn't come across anything that had 20 on there. Anyways, back to the plus section. I did try on a range of items and I thought I will share with you guys because I actually bought a few things as well. It is the spring season, so I was looking for something that we can wear, you know, spring, summer, in this lovely weather that's warming up. You warmed up, then you got cold and slowly warming back up again. Okay, so the first item that I tried on was this beautiful green top. Now I tried on this top in a size 22 and I think the size was perfect. I really love the color. It was sort of like an olive green but with a sheen to it as well, and it was actually also nice and thin because it was double-sided, the fabric. The cut of it was really nice. I've noticed that the cowl neck is in now, which I don't know if I like or not. Being bigger chested, I find that it doesn't give me enough support having the cowl neck. This was a little bit different, but in other cowl neck options, I do find that it's not as supportive for me. But this top looked so nice on. I love the bit how it goes one up on this shoulder and one up down sort of on the arm. Now granted, for someone who's bigger chested like me, I definitely need to wear a bra. I could never just go without a bra or without straps even, because they're quite heavy and they need something to hold up. So in this instance, if I was to wear this top, I'd just wear a black bra, and I feel like it would work with the top because then I'd wear it with like a black skirt or some black jeans, and then the black in the bra and the black in the jeans will work well together. If you can wear a bra where you can take off the strap, this top is beautiful. I really liked it. I feel like it's definitely a top that you can wear out, like on a night to dinner, out to a concert or drinks, lots of things. And the color is also not so like bright standy outy, and it is in at the moment. And I do feel like this is a top that could last you quite a long while. It's nice and long. Me personally, I'd probably wear it tucked in, but I was showing you guys how it would look like out, and it sits perfectly fine like that as well. Definitely recommend it. If you do go to Big W, check it out because I think it is lovely. Also, it was only $18, and I think that's such a great deal for a top like that. Next up, I tried on a cute pink dress in a size 24. Now, I always look at these sorts of dresses because they're usually out in spring, and I always think they're going to be too short. But now that I put it on, I was like, actually, it's not too short. The style itself is not something that I would wear. I feel like it looked a little bit frumpy-ish on me in the top section. Maybe because it was a little high cut. I love the pink. That's gorgeous, like the bubblegum pink. And I'm so excited that pink stuff is back out again this summer as well. Now this dress had lining on the bottom, which is really nice because then it makes it not so see-through. It's actually quite light, which is nice as well. I do apologize that I don't know other adjectives apart from the word nice. However, it was quite roomy. I feel like for summer, it's roomy, it's airy, flowy, like it's not, doesn't stick to you. So if it's really hot, which we have days when it's so hot here, it's just nice that you don't have something sticking on you, especially when you're out during the day. So like a nice girl's lunch, or if you have to attend a function during the day, this would be nice and roomy. And if you're someone who doesn't need to wear Spanx because you don't get rubbages, perfect, because it's not tight on at all and you don't have to worry about anything having to pull you in. You can just be free as a bird. Personally, I would have liked it better if you had a little bit of a lower neckline at the front, but I guess that's just how it sits on my body. That one retails for $35. Next up, I tried on another cute dress in a size 24, and I feel like I've seen this pattern or something similar to this pattern everywhere in all the stores. So when I saw it, I was like, I've got to try this on because it looks so cute. There was also pants in the same fabric with the same print. However, they didn't have any bigger sizes left. There was only size 16 left, so I couldn't try it on because I thought anything that's in the like 20s, I would have happily tried it on just to show you guys. But people have already snapped them up. Back to the dress. I thought the dress looked so cute on. It also has some lining on the bottom, but I just think it sat really nicely on up the top as opposed to the other pink dress. It didn't make me feel good up the top, whereas this dress just held the ladies in, looked really nice. And that is why I bought it. At first I was like, is it too short for me? And then I thought, no, Stanzie, I'm so self-conscious with things that might be too short, but it's not. It's still fine. And I think it is adorable. I love the sleeves, how they're not tight at all. They have a little bit of a puff to them, and they've got the lining on the inside as well. And I feel like this dress, I could dress it up if I wanted to, but I think I'd be wearing it more like of a day thing, like maybe with some wedges or some flats. And I just love the tie up, the sweetheart neckline it gives you. Like you can extend it if you want it, or you can tighten it if you want it to give that more of a sweetheart look. It's got the shirring in the back, which is nice and comfy, and I absolutely love that because it gives you room to move. You don't feel tight, like you can do other stuff because that expands. And the dress is nice and flowy, and because it's like on the shorter side, and by that I mean like it's to the knee rather than a maxi, it's nice and airy as well. Mainly the print just makes me think of holidays, gives me holiday vibes. I'll definitely be taking this on holiday when I go, but I'll also be wearing it this summer because it's such a summer dress. Oh, it also it retails for $35. Next up, I tried on another pink dress in a size 20, and when I saw this dress I was like, oh, this is such a me dress, I must have it. It is so pretty. I love the pink. When I put it on, I didn't love it as much. I still liked it, but I didn't love it, so that's why I didn't end up getting it. I like the look of it, the fact that the top is like a tank top and then the skirt's nice and flowy. Amazing that it had pockets, because who doesn't love pockets in a dress? And the thing that I think kind of got me off was the length of it, because I felt like it wasn't a maxi, and I'm a little bit more on the shorter side for it to sit on, because I feel like if you're a taller person, it would probably hit you kind of like maybe top to mid calf. So therefore, when you're wearing like shoes, it'll see your shoes. This, my foot was peeking out, and I feel like it kind of sat just above the ankle, which to me made me feel like I looked a bit frumpy. Now look, I know we all see ourselves differently in the mirror, because you guys might see me and go, that looked great on you. But for me personally, I just knew that I probably wouldn't wear it. I then also had tried it on. I got a size smaller. I tried it on in the size 16. Well, I guess that's 2 sizes smaller, because I thought to myself, maybe if it's a little bit tighter, the skirt would come up. The 16 literally fit the exact same way that the 20 did. Like the size just didn't feel like there was much of a difference. However, the dress is flowy. It's simple. It also came in black. So if you're not a pink person, came in black. And it's just something that you could just pop on, wear it around day, night, whatever you want, and you just feel comfortable because it's not restrictive. Like it's nice and flowy and not tight at all, and just something that I know so many people, this dress will probably go in a flash. The next time I go, there'll probably be none left in any of the colors, because something that's like that, and I feel like I've seen like variations of it in different stores, so it's something that's going to be quite popular this summer. So if you haven't gone Big W, go and have a look, because you'll probably end up getting one. That dress retails for $30. Next up, I tried on this skirt in a size 24, and I thought it was lovely. Like, I love that it had an elastic waist, and it was so nice and flowy. And if you watch my vlogs, last time I was talking about how I feel like all I have is pencil skirts, and pencil skirts are just not in, but I love the style of them, so I'm still clinging on. And I'm like, Stanzie, you need something that's new and fresh and trendy in your wardrobe. So I thought, let me have a look at something that's out now, and I really like the color. I love that it was like a brown with a touch of burgundy, and I feel like it's such a nice warm summer color. I kind of like that, what is it, like a Byron Bay style look to it. And you know what? I ended up getting it. I was like, you know what, Stanzie, because a part of me was like, no, I'm just going to get the dress. And then I thought, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to go back next time and they're not going to have it. And today I was on a shopping roll, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it. I did end up getting it in the 22 though, because I felt like the 24 was a bit too big in my waist. And I tried on the 22. The 22 is a little bit too big in the waist too, but that's fine. It still fits me fine. I wanted it to be flowy, and that's the main bit. There is actually lining underneath, which is nice, and the lining actually comes down a little bit longer than what some of the others do, which I like, because otherwise it's a little bit see-through on the bottom. That I guess people could wear this to the beach, or you could wear it. It's just really nice and flowy for the day. I don't have anything in this color tone in my wardrobe, but I thought this is nice and earthy. Like, I do have a couple of tops that are khaki or beige or even white. I think would work really well with this. But as I said, I love that it's light and flowy, and it doesn't stick to you, so it's something that you don't have to feel like restricted. and I'm sure I'm going to definitely get some wear out of this in this summer. This one retails for $30. I also tried on this denim dress in a size 24, and surprisingly I actually liked it. Now normally I'm really not into like the baby doll sort of really baggy style dresses. I can 100% see the appeal to them because they look so comfortable because it's not tight on you. And I feel like I'm becoming that person now who doesn't need to have tight stuff on me all the time. And surprisingly, as I said, I did really like it. I'm not normally a fan of things that come up too high. However, I feel like this actually sat really nicely on. It did have a little button that joins together around the neck, which I couldn't actually do, so I feel like maybe it's got actually a little elastic too. You could get some help in doing that. But apart from that, I like the sleeves. The length was really nice on. I'm finding now lengthwise they're either that length where they're kind of above, just above the knee, or they're super duper long, and they're like the length that I absolutely love is just after the knee. So hopefully that will come in maybe next year. All in all, this dress, like the others, nice and flowy. So if you're after something that has that denim style, because denim goes with everything and can be worn for any occasion, definitely check it out. That dress retails for $25. And he's saying that it looks denim-y, but it's not denim. Like, it's quite soft and flowy. Okay, so you know how initially I was talking about the pants coming in that other print? Well, I saw pants in a brighter print and I thought, let me try them on because they're the exact same style as the ones that came in this print. They didn't have a size 24, so I tried on the 26, and the 26 actually fit me perfectly. Now, I'm not a fan of pants like this. Like, I know personally I just wouldn't wear them because to me they're not comfortable. Because I have chunky thighs, anything that I wear that's flowy, like shorts or pants like that, when I walk, it rides up in the joints of my legs and then just feels uncomfortable and looks horrible. However, if you're someone that feels comfortable wearing pants like this and probably doesn't have chunky thighs, definitely check them out. They're comfortable, they're flowy, they've got the elastic waist with the tie up. They're nice and super long. For someone like me, when I say on the shorter side, I'm about like, what, 163 or so centimeters. I don't know what that is in feet because I grew up doing centimeters. Pants like this are super duper long. So if you're on the taller side, definitely check them out. Otherwise, you'll probably cut them and get them hemmed if you wanted something like that. They retail for $25. And lastly, I tried on this shirt in a size 24, and it actually reminds me of a shirt that I got probably last year that I just found. I was saying to my sister, yeah, I should get a shirt. And then I was looking through my dresses and I found my purple shirt and I was like, I already have one, so I've taken it out. But this is very similar. It's like a nice, soft, flowy style shirt. Now, I tried it on with, say, all the buttons on, which I wouldn't wear it like that. I'd wear it open and flowy. I would actually also suggest sizing up and getting a bigger size and making it like even more flowier. I really like the color of this year. It was like green because green is the color of the season. I feel like green and brown are really in this year. And you could definitely style it any way you like, you know, with the half tuck, tie it, half a button. Shirts are so versatile that you could just wear them so many places. So it's nice to just have one in your wardrobe as like a staple that if it gets cold, you can grab it. If you want to dress something up or something like that, just grab it. It's something that can also keep you warm and still look stylish. So if you're after something like that, definitely check it out. That shirt retails for $20. I also wandered around the shoe section just to see if there was anything new. There was nothing new that stood out at me. I also love looking at slippers, and I feel like they were very lacking in the slipper department. Considering that we're just leaving like winter, they should have heaps of slippers. They had a couple of those jelly style shoes that I've seen people wear that I don't. Look, I always say this, I don't think I could get into it, and then maybe I do. I just don't see myself getting into those shoes. There was lots of flats. They still had a lot of closed-in shoes because I guess the transition season is happening. But I feel like they haven't really brought out all of the spring to summer stock just yet in the shoe section, because a lot of the stuff still looked like it was stuff that was already out. They have those shoes that kind of look like the Birkenstock imitations or different like variations of that. But I didn't try anything on because nothing really stood out at me. So if you are looking for some shoes, you probably might go in there yourself and just check them out. If you guys remember, in one of my try on videos, I bought some tops from Big W already. They were in the plus section and they were ribbed tops that like the sleeves came to here. well, they only had the same, like the white one that I already have, and they didn't have any other colors, so I was so disappointed. So I thought, let me just go to the straight section if they see if they have a variation, which they did, but these are a little bit more like t-shirt style. 18 was the biggest size they had, so I grabbed one in this green color, and they don't fit as loosely as my other ones do because they're plus, so they're a lot more roomier. These ones are a little bit more fitted, and I also got one in the white because I feel like I kind of want to have just like a home top. Like these will be my casual tops. Well, I'm not thinking of wearing them anywhere, like wearing them for home or to my sister's house or to the supermarket, because sometimes I just want to pop on an outfit that's very simple and I don't have anything go to, because I'm always like, no, I'm saving that for somewhere nice. So I was like, you know what? How much? I think these were like $8. So I thought, grab these. They can stay in the drawer with my everyday clothes, and that way I have more everyday clothes. Because what I've noticed is even pajama tops, I do need to get new pajama tops because all of mine were ripped and stained, and I was like, Stanzie, why are you holding on to these? So that's going to be my next thing that I'm looking for. Also, because, you know, I was on a shopping spree, I also actually needed some more undies for work, and I ended up getting these Bonds ones. These are, oh, they're the Chafe Off. The woman's shorty, I got a pair in black and a pair in the nude. I got these in a 24. My last ones that I had of these, I got them in hot pink. And what I liked about them was they're so super stretchy. Like they're like a lycra-ish stretchy material, but they do have that like cotton gusset here. I like them for work because I wear my stockings, so I need that extra little kind of chafe bit here because I find stockings are not thick enough for the chafing between my legs. So I definitely need undies like this. And because I wear them like every single day, they're starting to rip, and I'm like, Stanzie, you cannot go with ripped undies, so I do need to get rid of the ones that are ripped. Although the pink ones that I did get from these, they didn't last that long, but these were down to like $13, so I was like, you know what, let me try them again. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Big W try on video. Comment down below, let me know, what have you guys bought from Big W lately? Have you tried the plus size section? I honestly feel like Big W has such a better plus size section compared to Kmart, because I feel like that's their competitor, right? They're each other's competitor. Kmart, though, at least in the straight section, has that 20 that if you can get yourself in that size range, and I know that sounds horrible saying that, but if you can, you have more options. Us as plus size, we all know we're very limited for options. So I do like that Big W does have some pretty decent things. All right, that's the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.